Alright, what's going on, guys? So, we have episode number 6 of Engineering Amino. I just want to make sure no. Yep, it's 6. Sorry about that. So, not that much has been happening this week, but there's a good amount. There's a good amount of stuff happening this last week that has happened. A couple big things are I have processes updated on the website, just how the process goes. I have a bunch of examples. I have a sample project, and this all had to deal with me getting my computer back, uploading the data, the viewer, the software, whatever you want to call it, and getting these files that I've had, and I was just never able to access. And then another big thing that I got was the documentation and liability and things like that. So I met with my grandpa on Tuesday, and we just went over and talked about, liability, because he owns his own business. It's him, my mom, my uncle, so it's all three of them. But then just kind of went over what documents that they really have, that they have their clients sign, that it protects them, that they're not coming back and getting sued. And that's kind of one thing I had been looking at. So I ended up choosing 3 documents to settle on. An NDA, which I've been using, and that's it. It's like ideas. You're protecting your ideas. That means if someone comes to me with an idea, I can't go and take that, which clearly I'm not going to do. But it's that safety factor. It's that trust factor that would kind of initiates a better relationship. And a media consent form, which is allowing me to use some of the information from the project for marketing with their okay on it. So if I want to use a picture, if I want to use a video, a little animation or just anything like that, I have to get their okay, I have to get their consent, and then I'd be able to use that on Instagram just for marketing, just showing my work. Because if you're making a product for them, but then they haven't went out and taken that yet, it's not patented, then people would come and steal this idea. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It just helps me, because I am doing this service and I want to attract people. It's kind of hard when you're not able to show anything you're working on. And then finally, what we do have is the liability consent form. I'm spacing. And what that really is protecting me, that anything I do doesn't come back to hurt me. If they end up selling a bunch of products and a little kid swallows one, they could come back to me and say that it's my fault, which clearly, again, these are very 1 in a million case scenarios, but you just don't want it to happen. You want to be protecting your butt. So liability consent form is what I chose on that kind of end to cover my butt. And then other than that, engineering Amino, I want it to be Amino, not engineering or Amino engineering solutions. So I'm gonna update you on just some other things that I've had in the works that I'm thinking on. So I've talked about the La Maquia challenge. I've talked about the startup challenge. I've talked about joining the CEO. These are all just things at my school that I'm doing that are side projects that I'm working on. Just some ideas that I've had over the years, and helps me get the resources that I really should be using, that I don't necessarily, I'd have the money for, but no, don't have the time for too. But so I have those in the making. I actually just started planning out my second company that I want to start, which is really cool. It's an idea that actually Tuesday I was thinking of, just coming home, I was just randomly thinking, and it just came to me this would be a great idea. And it's a seasonal, I call it a side hustle, because that's exactly what it is. The more you put in, it's more of a door-to-door sales, so the more time you put in, the more you're going to get out. And I've tested the ideas already. It's a go. It'll be cool. And just really what I'm focusing on right now is just sourcing all the product that we need to eventually be selling, and packaging up all the boxes. And don't want to release too much information yet, but that's kind of where I'm going with that. Again, I'm sorry, I'm being really vague. And then really, the only other thing that I've been working on is just the YouTube. Getting back into YouTube. I got my computer back. I think I said that before. And now just, spending some hours a night recording, editing, just all that, and getting back into it, because it's something I really want to put more time into, and I've been slacking on. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's just a little update. It's not, again, every week there's not too much to discuss, but I like that I can, pick a topic, tell a little bit about the week, and then pick something and go really deep into it and tell you my thoughts on why I did it. So have a good rest of the week, guys, and I'll see you later.